Okay, so and so oh, okay, so let's go. So, like I was saying, right? So you will see the same thing repeating itself every time. We dealt with, so this is still the 4 hours time frame. We had a breakout, we had a key level, a week that is actually currently overlapping inside of an imbalance. And we said that every week when you see it overlapping inside of an imbalance, when you refine a bit, that week becomes an open, it becomes a key level, right? It becomes a key level. Yeah, so the same thing that you saw here is the same thing you can also see here as well, right? Let me close this. Hold on. Yeah. Can we hear me now? Is it clear now? Mm, can we hear me? Is it by any chance clear? I need
It's clear,
someone.
sir. It's clear.
Okay, thank you,
It's
Charles.
clear.
So you can see for every breakout that we have, price comes back to rebalance that old imbalance on a specific price. And we said that every time you see a 4 hour week that is overlapping inside of an imbalance, when you refine it, it becomes a key level that got disrespected with an impulsive move. And one of us made mention of it in the comments that the keyword is in the displacement with an impulsive move, impulsive move to the downside, right? So you can see we kept selling. I mean, we've not even had any reason to buy because the last 4 hour breakouts that we had was here, right? We've had multiple breakouts. We had this breakout, price came back here. We had this was the last breakout we had, right? Now we've had this last breakout. You can see we've not had any reason to even continue to buy. So we are currently even looking at this one because we don't know so let's look at what daily is doing. Let's look at USD from the daily. So if you look at USD from the daily, you can see, right? You can see the last breakout we had was not even this one. This was the last breakout we had. We broke below this. We broke out from here. You can see we just kept selling and selling and selling. So if we look at where price reacted from here, I think this was yeah, so this was that H-shaped key level that got disrespected. Internal range liquidity that is resting here. So price reacted here. So from the daily time frame, you can see we had a daily rejection. And after the daily rejection, what can you see that happened here? Right? You can see what we have here. If you move straight to the line chart, you can see we had a sweep, we had a break, we had this break of structure. So we had daily rejecting daily key level. We had this 4 hour break, right? So you can see that 4 hour break, right? And now after that 4 hour break of structure, what did you notice that price did here again? If you move straight to the line chart, you can also see a breakout here that happened, right? So we also have this particular breakout here that happened. So we had the daily rejected daily 4 hour gave to us a break of structure and also give to us a breakout, right? Now that we know that 4 hours has given to us a breakout, the most ideal place, right? We might not see price give to us like a deep retracement, right? Before it continues to maybe buy, to maybe come and rebalance this imbalance here, right? We might not see something like that, right? Maybe price might just come back to maybe this particular key level because this is where the breakout happened. This is where the second breakout happened from here, right? But if we investigate the entire move from these 4 hours, let's see. So daily rejected daily, 4 hours broke out. Uh, 4 hours give to us a break of structure. 1 hour as well give to us this break of structure. So we know daily 4 hours and 1 hour are in sync with what the daily is doing as well. So the next thing we want to do is ideally we want to look for the best place we want to see price buy from. So if we follow the ABC pattern that we always know, right? We have this A leg, B leg, C leg, just to reiterate for price wants to take out internal range liquidity. So if we use this as our internal range liquidity, so the most ideal place we want to see price, the next key level, we're likely going to see price come back to might just be this open close on the 2 hours, which is also this open close on the one. It's also an open close on the 1 hour time frame, right? Or you might see this price might come back to this one. right? So you can see what we have here on the key. When you move to the line chart, you can see we have a QMR, right? So we had order flow to the downside, lower low, lower high, lower low. We swept liquidity, we broke structure. What did you notice that price did here? This is the key level that was used to buy. Then price disrespected it once, disrespected it twice. Can you see the beautiful thing about this, right? You can see, look at where price bought from here, right? All of this. So we're most likely going to see price come back there to that same place. Right? We're not expecting, I'm not even expecting a deep retracement. What I'm just expecting is that price will come back to take out internal range liquidity, play out from this particular key level, and we might just continue to move to the upside, right? Do we have any rejection from 4 hours? We don't have any rejection from these 4 hours here. I want to show us, I'm trying to show something, right? Okay, there's nothing on the 4 hours there, right? There's nothing on the 4 hours, but so let's take, I'm trying to do something right now. So we have this particular imbalance that is resting here that got rebalanced. So we have rebalanced this imbalance that is resting here. We don't mark that. We have rebalanced 4 hours as given to us and engulfing. It also broke below this particular low. Right. 1 hour. Did 1 hour give to us a breakout of any kind? This is the only breakouts that we have. Right. If that is the only breakout that we have, then there's most likely, if we're going to get a retracement, right? This is the most ideal retracement we're likely going to see. Right. So we might have to see like a retracement like this down here like this before we continue to sell, before we continue to buy, right? But we might see this retracement like this down, like this, something like this. So if you look at, so daily break, daily, hold on. Where's this guy? So GU. Now, if you look at GU, right, somebody, before even this, and we know we have always been saying that we want to be bullish on. In fact, me, I was even anticipating more bullishness on GU. And let me tell you the reason why. This is a key level open close that was tested once that got disrespected. I wanted us to buy. But it's me, I realized that, yes, we want to buy, but I only look for sales. I told one of, like a senior friend of mine, I told him that we should look for more sales. The reason is because, right, daily has given to us a breakout, right? So the bearish storyline from the weekly time frame is still on. Daily gave to us this particular breakout. You can see the breakout here that happened. So the most ideal thing now is to just look for more sales, right? Look for more sales, targets the nearest, maybe daily or weekly key level. So daily has broken out, 4 hours has also broken out as well, right? So the best thing we want to do for ourselves is to just look for the best, and the nearest key level, the nearest selling opportunities that price is going to present for us. So you can see what we're talking about here. The momentum is crazy. So we can see what we're talking about here. Look at this. This was where I was even looking at we're going to see more buying opportunities from, right? So from here, this is an open close key level that tested here, is sold, got disrespected with an impulsive move. You can see last week, tapped into it, we started to buy. You can see how it closed below, closed above it, right? That is not enough after closing above it. Did you see any breakout here? Did you see any breakout here? No, we did not break out anyway. We rejected from a weekly. Look at this. This is what I was trying to show to us about storyline. The patience that you need. This is where the entire storyline, bearish sales started from, right? We started from here. We know, we all remember how we said, in fact, what we were actually looking for price to come to this particular weekly key level so that we can see like a massive drop. But price took out this old weekly high. It didn't get here. But on the daily time frame, we want to see where it reacted from. Let's just do some little investigative journalism. No, English, I just speak. So if you look at what price did here, so remember we're looking for price to come to the weekly A shape, right? But look at what price did. Swept liquidity, played out from this open close. Daily broke. You can see this is the origin of the entire move. All of these sales that we are seeing. That's what I'm trying to show you about storyline. You would need patience to be able to trust, to be able to wait for your setup to form. You won't be forcing anything. So daily weekly rejected, weekly, daily give to us a breakout. So you can see, which means that daily is in line with the weekly time frame, right? And so we started selling from all of this place, and we came to this nearest. So the first weekly key level is going to be this open close, right? You can see how we broke. So what did you notice here? Right? So let's say this is what I'm trying to say to us. We took out previous weekly high, played out from, this is where the sales started from. We broke it below this low, close below it as a body. The next week came, tapped into that same place. You can see we didn't do a deep retracement. This same key level that got disrespected with an impulsive move to the downside, price closed below it. Price came back to that same key level and we started to drop, right? So the nearest key level again that I wanted to see price play out from was this key level, this one here. And we were right because this is an open close that price tested once and price respected. It sold for 2 weeks. Then it got disrespected by the third week, right? The beautiful thing now is that it is overlapping inside of an imbalance. So what did you notice price did? Price tapped into that same key level. You can see it closed above. But the fact that it closed above is not enough to say we want to buy. Did you see breakout here? Move to the line chart. Did you see any breakout? There was no breakout. Where is the most recent breakout on the daily? This is it. This is the most recent breakout. We broke out here. Impulsive move to the downside. So weekly rejected, weekly, daily did not break out. It means that we are still bearish. So the most ideal thing we are going to do is continue to look for more sales. So look at this. This is a key. I think let's look for what's yes. So Danfodio, are you still on this call? Is Danfodio still on this call? Is it okay? It's not. Okay, so you can see what we did. Weekly rejected, weekly, daily did not break. Right. The most recent break was on the daily to the downside, right? Which means that we are still very much bearish. So what did you notice that happened there? You can see all of these 4 hours, all of these 4 hours move, 4 hours still did not break. So I told you the same place, the same way a storyline starts is the same way it's going to end. So what did you notice that 4 hour did here? We rejected from the 4 hours here. Let's say we engulfed here. If we consider all of this as an engulfing, which is not, but we created, if you move to the line chart, we created a V-shaped K level, right? So 4 hour storyline, I told you, you can use it as a reversal, not for change in trend direction. Price tapped here. We bought, look at this, after the buying, where did we come from? We came again to the next key level. And after we came to the next key level, we started to sell, right? In respect to what daily is doing. Daily reject daily, 4 hours give to you a breakout, sell. Weekly reject weekly, daily gives to you a breakout, follow that direction. If daily now starts to sell and gets to a particular key level, if you do not see a breakout in the opposite direction, you don't have any business selling or buying. Follow the most recent breakout. That is what I'm trying. That is the primary purpose of this call, right? So let's not waste too much time again. Let's combine the two entries. Sorry, hold on. Give me a minute. I'm coming, please. So let's talk about the entries together. Are we still together? Oh, we are tired. Are we still together, guys?
Yes, sir. We'll see you, sir.
Yes, all right.
Okay, sure. Daily reject daily, most recent break on the 4 hours, boom. That is what we are paying attention to. So gold. Daily has rejected daily on gold. We have a 4 hour break to the downside. 1 hour is also in sync. A 4 hour breakout. 1 hour give to us sweep and a break. I think we can use this. This is more closer, right? So yeah, we can use that. Okay, yeah. So the same thing we did on okay. So the same thing we use for USD CHF is what I'm trying to map out for us. So if you look at if you look at gold on this 4 hours time frame, where is the most recent breakout? Most recent breakout, where it dey? Now be this. See, any other breakout here again? Where is the origin of this entire storyline? From here, sweep, break. We had another breakout here with an impulsive move to the downside. Is there any other breakout here again? No. The same thing we did for USD CHF is what we now did again. A 4-hour key level, a 4-hour wick that is overlapping inside of an imbalance. When you move it to, when you check it on a much lower time frame, let's investigate it. It becomes a key level. We don't want to go far. Okay. So on the 4 hours time frame, we had this week here. It should have served for us as we want to look for how it was going to create for us an A-shaped key level, right? So, but okay, it didn't create for us a V-shaped key level, just like USD CHF and other examples we looked at. But what I want to show you is, look at this breakout, 4-hour breakout, right? Even if you don't know where daily is coming from, 4-hour breakout, impulsive move to the downside. We had an imbalance. This week is resting inside of it, right? So 1 hour, what did 1 hour do, right? So we saw 4-hour breakout, 1 hour. I told you the breakout on the 4 hours, on the 1 hour is always a sweep and a break. So what did you notice here on the 1 hour? Look at this, liquidity sweep, break of structure. So the liquidity sweep and the break of structure, right? Price came back to the A-shaped key level and price started to drop to the downside, right? You can see all of this drop. We're just following 4 hours breakout, 4 hours breakout, 4 hours breakout. If you don't know what the daily is doing, look for the most recent 4 hours breakout. Pay attention to 1 hour sweep and break, play the next key level, right? Just look for your entry and you are good to go. I don't even know if Zoom, when did we start? They're already telling us that we have 10 minutes left. I'm surprised though. So, okay, what we're going to do is that, but you understand what happened there, right? The same thing, 4 hours breakout, 1 hour to the downside and all of those things. So what we're going to do is, we'll meet later tonight, right? We're going to talk about, I wanted us to talk about everything together, storyline and entries combined. So at night, we're going to do the combination, right? So let's not make the entire this thing too long. We already have 10 minutes left, but we all had a great time. We had a learning time. It was a great one as well. So see you all when tonight, 11 o'clock. Not too late so that people don't sleep off. So see you all by 11 o'clock. Have a good afternoon, guys. Have a good afternoon. Don't forget, watch the videos, take notes, go back, study 4 hours breakout, daily rejection, 4 hours breakout, 1 hour, all of this things. So see you all by 11 o'clock. Bless you.